Hello and good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're joining us from today. My name's Sarah and I'm the Program and Event Manager at the Reactor in Sydney. Welcome to another Microsoft Reactor Sydney live stream event. Today I'd like to welcome Shakir Khan. Hi Shakir.
Hello.
Shakir has been into Power Platforms, SharePoint and Office 365 evangelism for 10 plus years. He started his career in 2007 and he quickly switched to SharePoint technology in 2008. From then onwards, he spends days working and advocating for SharePoint and Microsoft Technologies. Today, he'll discuss with us the Power Virtual Agents and its presence within Power Platforms. Then he'll demonstrate a real-world example by creating Power Virtual Agents from scratch and deploying it into Microsoft Teams. So this session today will be approximately 60 minutes with about 10 to 15 minutes for questions at the end. At the conclusion, we'll also share with you a link to our feedback survey, and we'll also like to, if you'd like to reference this session after today, a recording will be uploaded to our YouTube channel in the coming days. But for now, I'd like to give the floor to Shakir to begin this session. Shakir, over to you.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you guys. And thanks for tuning in and catching up with us. My name is Shakir Majeed Khan, and today I will be presenting Microsoft Power Virtual Agents, and I will discuss about virtual agents, and it will be a kind of a deep dive session, and I'll explore a bit of everything within the Power Virtual Agents. And yes, so let me go to my next slide. All right, okay, let me go to, yep. So let me go to my next slide. Yes, so that's about me. So as I mentioned that my name is Shakir Majeed Khan, and my shorter format of the name is SMK, and I'm working in an organization in Optus. So Optus is a telco, one of the biggest telco in Australia, and so I'm in Optus and I'm working as a senior technical lead, and I'm a Microsoft certified expert and Microsoft certified trainer. And a few months ago, like not few months ago, back in June or July, I started my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to post some of the videos based on Power Platform. So nowadays I'm focusing mostly on Power Platform, and I'm contributing on the Power Platform contents on my YouTube channel, and you can tweet me at meetsmk. That's my Twitter handle, and you can visit my site at shakirmajeed.com, and you can add me on the LinkedIn, and you can find me with my name, Shakir Majeed Khan. So like the first search result would be mine one. So okay, so let me just go to my next slide. So where about me? My whereabouts. So I'm in Sydney, Australia. So Sydney is a part of Australia and one of the biggest city in the world and the biggest city in Australia. And I moved here in Sydney about 4 years ago. Before that, I was working in Middle East for 5, 6, 7 years, yeah, in Middle East. And then before that, I was working in Pakistan, where I originally from. So it's been around like five countries, yeah, 5 countries where I worked, and Australia is now home for me. All right. Okay. So let's discuss about our main topic, which is Microsoft Power Virtual Agents. So let me just go to my this slide, Microsoft Power Virtual Agents, and so why it is so important within this Power Platform domain, and then the Office 365 domain. So let's just take a step back and discuss like what is Power Platform and why it is so important in the Office 365 domain. So Power Platform, so what Microsoft does that it clubs four applications, which are Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and Power Virtual Agents, and named it as a Power Platform. So all these like four applications comes under the Power Platform banner, and all this application is basically a no code or low code solution. And what does that mean? That it it equip the business users or the business user or IT pro or even the end users to use or to develop the application without getting much of the help from IT guys. So you have one application like Power Apps from on which you can build the form from scratch up to a proper running application without writing any piece of code. And if you want to automate, so you can use a Power Automate. And if you want to build a shiny, fantastic reports, so you can use a Power BI. And if you want to use a bot within your organization, so this is Power Virtual Agent. So the Power Virtual Agent is a powerful chatbots that helps you to create a chatbot with no code or the low code, um, with the low code, so that you won't require a developer assistance to help you to build the power to the chatbot. So yeah, so and like the benefits, if you if we just count down the benefits which we get out of the Power Virtual Agents, that it eliminate, like they are the five: eliminate, reduce, remove, simplify, and the minimize. So the eliminate, it just is eliminate the dependency of having a IT or the developer sitting next to you, or if you wants to have help from your IT guys. So like, rather than going into the, as I mentioned, rather than going into the developers, so you can work with your power user or with the business user and create your bot, and it would reduce going back and forth uh, with with the with your developers, and just try to communicate what you think. So over here you have a graphical interface, and you can drag and drop, and you can create conditions, and you can connect with different like you can connect with the Power Automate, and to automate some of the system which runs behind the scene. So it does reduce the dependability, and it does remove the understanding of complex AI terminologies. So you don't need to go into the detail of the what is the AI and how does the bot works and what is the natural language processing or whatever. So so if you look into this Power Virtual Agents as a whole, so you can see like, okay, this does satisfy your general requirement of the day-to-day business in your organization. So that's it. So you don't require any like a fancy thing. Most of the like the 90% of our stuff already covered from the basic application, and Microsoft Virtual Agent no different. So you can do you can like solve your business requirements by using the Microsoft Virtual Agents. The fourth one is a simplify. So it does simplify the whole process, how to create the Microsoft Virtual Agent, how to deploy it, how to make it available to the to the teams, which will show in our demo as well. And it does makes wonders if you think from the power user, if you think from the business user. And why I call every time the power user business user, because nowadays the whole business drive from those guys which works on the decks, so which are there, and which looks into the day-to-day activity. And if they wants to have some application, they require some like some tool which they can use, and then just to build application straight away, or by with the help of some IT guys, they can do this stuff quickly. And then what as I mentioned, that it does minimize the dependability of the on the IT, and then you can do your own stuff. Let me go to my other slide, and what you can do. So Microsoft Power Virtual Agent does empower you and your teams to build a bot based on the requirement. And then you don't require, as I mentioned again, so you don't require other guys, the IT guys or the developer guys, to tell you that how does it work. So if you have some idea, if you know that how it should be, so you can just drag and drop some stuff into the Power Virtual Agent, and you can just deploy. You can have your bot straight away. And it does reduce your cost, obviously. Like you will have like you have less number of people working on this application to develop this application, so you are cutting costs of this IT guys, and then the other developers, and then you can build the application straight away and improves the customer satisfaction. Again, every time you have fantastic reports which comes straight out of from the virtual agents. You have the analytics. You can see like how much is the satisfaction rate of the answers comes from the virtual agents. So it does give you a very extensive reporting which is from this virtual agent. So you don't require to create those reports on Power BI and any other tool. So you can use that analytics which is there on your Power Virtual Agents. Uh, all right, okay, let me just go to the components of Power Virtual Agents. So they are like four major components within the Power Virtual Agents. So one is the topic. So the topic defines out like how you want to process a single intent or single application, or say a single topic, what you will say. So let's suppose that there is a topic of the greeting. So let's say that, okay, you have one you have one greeting which is like, hi, how are you, or hello, or how are you doing, or what's up, or whatever. So all those topics, all those variation within one heading as a greetings, it does comes under the topics. So you can have like the multiple variations, or multiple trigger phrases for a single topics. So usually when you start a communication with anyone, so you will first greet them, and then you can throw another topic which comes around, which into the which falls into the different topics. So we will discuss about it in our demo, so that you will have a clear understanding of the like what I'm talking about right now. And there are two types of topics. So one is the user topic and one is the system topic. So user topic is that like you can create your own topics, and you can have like the multiple trigger phrases into the topics, and then you can manage those topics as well. There are a couple of system topics which are already there. So these are like when you create a new bot, so it will come as a default, and you can see like greetings and the escalates and what are different kind of system generated topics are there, and then you can modify those topics, but again it depends on you, like how you want to take it. So I think for my understanding, as I've seen the Power Virtual Agent, that you might have to modify those system topics. And entities, so are the entities are the big part of the chatbots. So what does that mean? That if you want to capture, if you want to use an age or number or the multi-select from your from your user as a part of the natural language or natural language understanding, so you might use so you will use this entity. So in this so I'll give you an example. There's so let's suppose that I want to ask that, okay, so let's say that my bot, from the bot, I want to ask from the user that what is your age. So I will excuse me, to one from the bot, when I will ask that what is your age, so the user can say, okay, my age is I am 19 years old. So the entity will pick up that he is talking about the age, and the age is 19. So it will pick up that value as a 19, and then I can use that value within the context of my virtual agents, and then use it for the and relate in my other and in the topics, and in my different in my bot, sorry. And then the third thing is the action. Action is very important. So in the action there, it comes as you can action could be a ask a question. So let's suppose that if someone says that, okay, or what is if someone says that, okay, please let me know the weather of please let me know that what is the weather tomorrow. And if you want to know that, okay, so let's suppose that you want to know that the exact location of the user, so you can throw the question, you can ask the question, excuse me, you can ask the question from the user that, okay, so let me know where are you located, Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane or London or Paris or whatever. So you can ask that question, and based on the user input, then you can show the answers. So that would be one question. The other question is that sorry, other action is that you can call Power Automate. So let's suppose that you want to query based on the user data. You want to query that you want to query into your SharePoint that, okay, bring up some values. So you can query the SharePoint and then bring up the value and show it to the user, which I will show you in the demo as well, which is pretty cool. And for me, I think like the Power Virtual Agents does wonders, and it will really help the power user on the end user to achieve their goals. And the last bit is the publishing. So how you want to publish it and where you want to publish it. So you can publish in multiple channels, like in the Microsoft Teams. You can publish into your website, into Facebook, into your Slack, and into your other form, Telegram, WhatsApp, and whatever these applications, the chatting applications. So you can publish your this Power Virtual Agent into those channels, which is fantastic, right? So if you are saying like without writing a single piece of code, you can build your own bot, and then you can publish that bot to the different platforms. So which is fantastic, and yeah, the other bits, and then you can create this Power Virtual Agent from the web versions, and from directly from the Microsoft Teams. So today we will try to do from the web version, and then we will publish into the Teams, and then we will see like how does it work, as per the user interaction. So that's pretty much from the components of Power Virtual Agents slide. And this is, let me just go into my next slide. Bot framework composer. We won't be looking into this bot framework composer, still in the preview, and I won't be discussing this bot framework composer, but as a part of the bot Power Virtual Agents. So I like to just to name these name the technology. Is does it do it works uh, in the Power Virtual Agent. So as you have seen in in different chatting mechanism, or even this Microsoft AI or chatbots. So there's a concept of adaptive dialogue. So you can have the adaptive cards, adaptive dialogues, where and you can, rather than user choosing user typing in something, so you can present something in the dialog box, so the user can pick up those dialogue. There's a language generation as well, and then the regular expression, and then the adaptive card, which is called the similar as adaptive dialogues. So I won't be discussing this one, but I will recommend, if you do have some time, so you can check it out. So basically, what does that mean? That Power Virtual Agent just open up the window of using all these famous tools, uh, um, or the technology to incorporate into the Power Virtual Agent. So does what does that mean? That Power Virtual Agent is not like closed in with a limited set of fields or set of work, but it will now open up. It is now open up, and now you can consume all these technology within the bot framework composer. All right. Okay. So let me go to my third, my another, my this slide demo. So I will present a demo, and my what I will do, that I'll take an example of a daycare which is there in an organization. So let's suppose there is a big organization, and there's a daycare for the childrens within the offices, and then the user and then the employees can drop their child into the daycare, and then they can inquire about like how their children are doing, and what they are currently doing it, and yeah. So so the first bit is that organization has daycare facilities in their offices, and then only the employees can benefit from their services. So what does that mean? That only the authenticated user can use the Power Virtual Agents. So which is one of the constitution, and following are the operations. So what I will do, I will try to achieve all the four following operations. Like first, I will check that what my child currently doing, so the current activity of my child, and then I will ask for the working hours. So what is the working hours of this facility? So let's suppose that if they are closing in like 5:30, and if I don't know about it, I'm a bit unsure, though I can ask the Power Virtual Agent, and it let me know that what are the hours for this daycare. And then what we will do, that we will try to grab some generate some FAQ from the Microsoft site, and then try to upload it and then try to present this FAQ from the Power Virtual Agent, and then I'll try to, and then the last bit, we will try to achieve that one as well, if time permits, to update the dietary preference of my kids. So let's suppose that if I want to mention that, okay, I want to keep my child as a gluten free, or I don't want to give him provide him the nut free, so I will mention that thing to the bot. Okay, so so what I will do now, that I'll share my screen. I will share my browser into the screen. So I drag over here and drop it. And so, all right. So what I'll do, that I'll just open this Power Virtual Agent. In order to go to the Power Virtual Agent, so what you're going to do, this Power Virtual Agent, powerva.microsoft.com. So, and I'll just click on it and press enter, and then it will open the Power Virtual Agent for me. So for in this application, in this demo, I'm using one of my test tenant, which I am using it for my different demos, and I've used this tenant for my previous Microsoft Reactor demos as well, Microsoft Reactor session as well, and my different sessions. So I'm using this tenant for my different demos. So, all right. So actually, I was working on this environment, even with this virtual agent. So what I will do, that I will create a new virtual agent from here. So what I will do, that I will create a new bot. So if you see from this screen, okay, let me just give you a kind of walk through, like, what is here. So it will show you the bot, which is currently over here. So if you don't have, so if you comes like for the first time into a tenant, so it might show you nothing over here, and then you need to create a new bot. So as I've mentioned, that I've created a couple of bot over here, so you can see like different bots over here. And on the left hand side, so you can see topics, entities, analytics, publish, which I have discussed later in my previous slides, and in my earlier slides, and then you can see a screen with the charts and with the testing of the bot. All right, so without going into any more details, so let me just create a new bot. I'll create a new bot and say Reactor Microsoft Virtual Agent PVA, Power Virtual Agent, and I'll select as an English and make it, just leave it as a default environment, create. All right, it will take bit of a bit time, so to create it, let me just have a sip of my tea. And gets cold, but no worries. All right, so it will take a bit of a time working on it, and it shouldn't take too long. Yes, so it's created this one. All right, so on the left hand side, you can see the topics. And if I click on the topics, so let's start from the topics, and then we go into the entities, and then the analytics, and then publish. So let's go into the topics, and then you can see I got some existing topics, which is I think so. I've not choose the right. Okay, let me create another one, because I think I choose about in different language. So let me just choose another one. Reactor PVA and 2 and 1. Yeah. So I'll choose English and create, because it's showing me different language. I think I choose French rather than English. Okay, so that's my bad. Anyhow, so what we will do that we will create once it's created. So we go into the topics and then we will see the topics. So it will have some pre-built topics and then some topics are created for me. So as you can see, these are like these ones are kind of the pre-built and always on. So I can't change those topic, but I can change those topic which are there on the top, and I can create the new topics as well. All right, so let's take an example. Okay, so what we will do that we will change the greetings. So good afternoon. Let me click on the greetings and see what does it say. And so as you can see, these are all the triggered phrases. So whenever a user asks me good morning or hello, so these are the trigger phrases. And when the user asks this one, so what it does that it will ask me, it will go into this authoring canvas and see like what I have put it after this key phrases. So as you can see, there are a couple of messages that hi, I am a virtual agent and I can help with account question, orders, store information and more. So I'll just quickly change this one. So I'll just say I can help with daycare timing and locations, well-being of your kid, and more. All right. Okay. So and well-being of and if you like to. All right. Okay. And that's it. So what I will do, that's I'll save this thing and just try to see. All right. I'll just say hello. And this is for the testing purpose. So when we are ready to deploy it, so after that we will deploy it. Before that we will just develop a virtual agent and then work on it. So hello, and then I can see like the response from this. Yep. So you can see this cool um, um, uh, the presentation that okay, where it is works and how does it like answer all those questions. So if you can see, hi, I'm Power Virtual Agent and I can help with the daycare timing, location, well-being of your kid and more. And then and the other questions. So what I will do is let I will I will get the username of the sign-in purpose, the display names of the sign-in person. So what I will do that I'll call an action and say, and I will authenticate. Yep. So that's good. And what I will do that hi, I'm a virtual. So let me just put show a message. Hi, and all right. And let me just go ahead and delete this one. And 1 minute. And let me just. All right. Okay. And ask a question. All right. Okay. Let me just delete this one. All right. Okay. So delete this one and delete this one as well. All right. Okay. So let me just save it and quickly. So what I'm trying to do, that's I'll try to get the name of the person and say call an action and authenticate. Yes, that's what I was. And security and yep, security. And first, let me just go to this one and then authenticate. Yeah, first I need to check this one. So yeah. So what I need to do that what I mentioned that I will be using Power Virtual Agent for only the teams. So I will choose this option, teams, only for the teams, and save it. Yeah, so like save it. So what does that mean that I will use? So every time it will pop up a question. So so my virtual agent know that whom it is talking to, whom it is talking to. So yeah, all right. I'll just move my another screen a bit. Yep. All right. Okay. So let me go back again and. So yeah, it is already there. It's close. So let me go back again, and yeah. All right. So greetings, and I need to be a bit quick because I'm taking more time than another. All right. Okay. So okay. So just says yeah. All right. Okay. And it should says me. Um. Yep. All right. So I would say. All right. Okay. So I'll delete it. I'll show the message that okay. Hi. Um, hello. Hello. Display name. Hello. And then say. And when I save it, and I'll just say hello. So it should say hello. Yeah. So this is my name, my username. I'm DO administrator. So that's how I just capture the result. All right. So what I did, so what I did, I created couple of list libraries into my SharePoint. So I'll just go back into my current activity, and as you can see, like I have this SharePoint list library, and I called it as a current activity. So what I'm trying to do there over here that the daycare guys, they just update the SharePoint list, and then if they and those guys, they just say that okay, what my child is currently doing. So if my child is playing, so I just say yeah, he's playing, or if he's sleeping or whatever. So it's based on like what he's currently doing it. So what I will do that I'll just say I create a new topic, and so let me just go into that topic. And over here, I ask that okay, current activity, and what does trigger. So what I say, what my child doing, and what's up with my boy, or is he sleeping, and yep. So what we will do that we will so what I will do that I'll go into this, go to authoring canvas. So I will then do all the following step when someone asks this question. So I'll just say okay, and what I will do that I'll go into my um, yep, and yes. So what I will do that all right, and just say please, 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 please let me know the first name of your child, and so this is would be a question, not a message. So I'll just delete this. So I'll just say let me question. Let me know the first name of your child, and then what I will do that I will use this use the entire response. So this is coming from the entity which I have shown you. So yeah, so use the entire response, and then so I just say it would be my and my child name, and and I save it. Yep, and I've saved this one. Yep. All right. Okay. So I'll just delete this one, and once I get the response, so what I will do. All right. Okay. So I'll just delete this one. And once I get this response, I will call an action. What I did that I created Power Automate. So I'll the I will what I will do that I will use this one, and what it does that uh, it will get the um, yes, so it will ask like the Power Automate. What it does that it expect me parent's email and the child name, and then it will let me know that okay, what the child is exactly what the child is doing at the moment. So before that, I'll call another Power Automate and get the email address of that user. So I will call this user, and then I just call the user display name, and then use this email, and then over here I will pass this email, and then I will pass the child name, and so let's see. So as you can, so I'll show you. So it should show me that the my child, which is Ahmad, and it's currently sleeping. All right. So let me see. Let me just ask this question. What's up with my boy? What's up with my boy? And it should. Yep. And it will ask me the my question like his first name, and I say Ahmad is his name, and then it should trigger. Okay, so I need to do one thing. I need to show the message. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, so Ahmad is just say. Okay, so what is? All right. Okay, just let me just delete this one and create a new one and show message and say um, is doing this activity. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're not sure like why it is behaving this. All right. Okay. Uh, let me just try first last time, and I just say activity. All right. Okay. Let me just save it and publish and save it first, and say um, what is what's up with my boy. So I just say what's up with my boy, and it should ask me the question that okay, let me know his first name. So if you see like I can see like what it is asking, and then Ahmad, and then it just call those Power Automate, and then say Ahmed is sleeping. So as you can see, so Ahmed is sleeping. So current activity, as you can see, like there are two activities against my boy. So one is no, One is no, current is no, and then the sleeping is yes. So I am querying from the SharePoint and I'm showing those data into the PowerBoard, which is fantastic, which is awesome. All right, okay. So what we can do that? Okay, so let's say that I want to ask a simple question that okay, what are the what are your timings? So I'll just say where are you? When you are close, yes, when you are close. So I'll choose this one when you are close, and let me say that I can like show them different options that okay, what you mean like we are that many stores and which stores you wants to see the like sorry, which which of the daycares you want to see those timings. So you can choose those one. All right, and I'll just go and click on this one, and as you can see, it pops up some data for me, which is quite good. And I'll just say daycare, and let me ask a question to him that uh, which the locations you are after. All right, so I'll choose multiple choice and I'll say Mossman and St. Peter's. So St. Peter's and Mossman, and then what I will do, I will select this one and show message, and let me choose this one. So Mossman would be this one, and then the St. Peter's would be this one, and which is like if you see such a easy way to do the all discussion, all the communication with the bot. You don't require any like AI knowledge, other knowledge. It's just so good. Like I really love it. I really love this tool, and really it's really fantastic. All right, so let me throw this same question to you. Um, when are you open? So I just say when are you open, and click on it, and it would ask me that okay. Yes, so which of the location you are after? So I would just say Mossman. Yeah, I want to like a Mossman. So just say Mossman. This is Monday to Fridays, 9 to 6, Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then the Sunday is closed. So which is quite good. Rather than you are like going to different screens and doing bit of work, it's right there under your eyes under your eyes, and you can perform all these steps just on the click of your mouse. That's it. And yeah, so okay, so like the last bit I would show you. I think I won't be able to show you how to update the update part again is the mic. I would be calling this Power Automate, but I'll show you one cool stuff which I really like it. So let's suppose that you wants to gather some FAQ from the different site, and you wants to show it to your virtual agent. So rather than compiling those FAQ, if you have somewhere on the internet, so you can just give that the URL of the site, and then provide the and then what it does that it will crawl into the content, and it will like create those topics, and then those trigger phrases, and then the answers as well. All right, okay, so let me just go into FAQ and Microsoft. Let's say Microsoft, FAQ Microsoft, and then FAQ Microsoft. I'll just click this one, gather this one, and just to ease. So it will take some time. So as you can see, getting your suggestion, this will take some time. All right, so it will take some time. All right, and just give it like 1 minute or 1 or 2 minutes. And before, yeah, so rather than waiting it, so I would show you the analytics over here. So the analytics is like you can see the summary, customer satisfaction as well, session as well, like how many active sessions and how many session was there. So it's like session mean that um, one user, like when it asks any questions, so it will treat as a session. So it will maintain the thread that I am talking to one of the virtual agents, and then it will ask me, uh, then it will say, uh, then it will show me different analytics. All right, so this is because I just created this one, so I don't have that much of data, so you can see the session and billing and the summary. Another good part, if that things, let me just go and see, like it's still, yeah, fantastic. So as you can see, you have 26 new topics suggested. So it just says these are the suggested topics. I can like move those topic into the main ones. I'll just say main one, and anyone I can add it to the existing topics, and I can change those topic over here. Uh, so let me just copy this one and add to the topics and ask over here. So see like how much it is easy. All right, okay, so it will take some time. All right, let me just ask that question again. Uh, all right, okay, so it should be here. Yeah, so basically it's off, so I need to turn it on. Yes, turn it on, turn it on. All right, sorry, my bad. So I just, all right, so turn it on and make it turn it on. All right, okay, so it shows me. Yep, and it shows me the whole context which is coming from the FAQ, which is so good, so good. I really love that one. All right, so let's go with the channel and let's publish it. So go to the Microsoft Teams and turn on the Teams, and I'll publish that one. Let's see if we can achieve that one in 4 or 5 minutes. Just see, because I think we are running out of time, and Sarah must be looking at her watch. All right, so I'll just submit for the approval and submit for the approval and submit for the approval. And yes, so what I do, I'll go to my office because I am the admin as well. So I'll just go into my Teams admin and oh, some cheating the time. I'm just hopefully like I can finish in 2 or 3 minutes. Hopefully, I just try to show you like a kind of end-to-end thing that what I've built, so that you would know that okay, this thing actually works. Yep. So show all teams and it will show me teams.admin.teams.com. Just bear with me. So Teams app, manage apps, and so it would show me as like there are like some approvals, yeah. So one submitted custom app. So I'll just select Reactor. Yes, this is the Reactor one. Yeah, Reactor one, and then I would just say allow this one, and if I click this one and I just say publish and publish. Yep. and it should be allowed. Yes. All right. Okay. Let me just go to my another user, and I just so I've already opened another browser for my user as Adeli, and let me just go to more apps, and I should see the new app, hopefully. All right, if it is not, then it should, then I think that's I'll show like what I built before that, and just to give you an kind of an idea that how does it works on the teams. Oh, it's taking a bit long. Yeah, so yes, so Reactor is there. We can see this one added. All right, fantastic. So we just say hello. Hello, so it's already said hello, and just say yeah. So what we have asked from the last one, just give me, I'll go to those questions, and so let me just say, yeah. So what my child doing? Let's see what my child doing. What does it shows to Adley? And yep, and I know that because the child name is Emma, so I'll just say Emma. Eating lunch, so fantastic. So see, it knows that I am the user as Adley, and she is eating lunch, which is fantastic. And I think that's the end of my my session. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate for listening to me. Yep.
Thanks, Shakir. We do have a couple of questions that came through from Kerry.
Yep.
We won't have time for all of them, but I'll just read out a couple and see how we go. So she first of all wrote, thanks, Kerry, as well. Can free text be used as a variable to search for a topic, like a keyword search rather than triggers?
Yes, so you need to present those phrases. It is not that efficient as we have in the other AI bots, which I have what I have explored so far. It is not that efficient, but you can come up with different phrases, and it can predict your intent, and then it can show you those results.
Great.
Yep.
And we've got another one from Kerry as well. Is smart matching available for topics as well as entities?
Yeah. So basically, right now, the pre-builds, the pre-build are there already into the virtual agent, but for if you are creating a new one as a custom entity, so you can create only the list. So there is no way that you can create a more complex entity. So the only thing you can create from the work of Microsoft Power Virtual Agent, that you can create only the list, like the list of some options. That's it. So you can't go into the detail of those entities. So the pre-build are there, and the pre-build does cover pretty good stuff, like the age. It can predict the age, and as we are talking about, it can say oh, if I want to ask that, okay, uh, what is your age, and if the user you write it down that, okay, my age is 30 years old, my age is 30 years, so it can pick up the numbers that the age is 30. So it can do that stuff. So you can use the pre-build, or if you want to use the custom one, those also the custom entities are only the list. That's it.
Okay, great. I think that's all we have time for today. So I've just added into the Q&A section just our survey and a link to our website for any other upcoming events.
Yep.
And just a reminder, this will also be uploaded to YouTube within a couple of days. Thank you very much, Shakir, for today.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot. So
everyone.
Nice. Yep. Thank you.
And thank you everyone else for tuning in today. Have a good evening. Bye.